And I'm back with more Super Mario RPG. It's time to go through Bowser's Keep. I randomly selected all of these, and it's going to be 2, 3, 4, and 6. Ice bomb! I want that for later. Oh man, I really want that for later too. Uh-oh. Oh, this ain't good. Ooh. Nah. That's a lot of treasure, but... Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Oh. Ah, you bitch! Ooh, ooh. Oh god. Got him! Alright. I didn't want to do the action ones, but hey, I'll take it. Super slap. See, that's why I didn't want to take it, but I'll live. I'll do what I gotta do. 3. Another action. This one I'm not as familiar with. Alright. Can I not just jump on the... Ah, no! Oh, I see. Oh, you suck. Ah, damn. Fuck! Yay for isometric bullshit. Oh boy. Well, there's the invisible wall. Damn. No! Ugh. Damn it! Fucking damn it. Well, that's annoying. Well, let's go in here instead. Damn, I had the right idea. Well, so yeah, the idea there was to avoid all the pitfalls. There was so many items there, and some of them are really fucking good, but I didn't want to take the chances. I just have so many other items. It's hard to justify space. I mean, I got a lot of pick-me-ups. I barely got any... Like, the energizers are probably the thing I want to get rid of the most. Like, if I get more rock candies, then sure. Rock candies, absolutely. Ice bombs or fire bombs, sure. Anything else, not so much. But yeah, this section is all about fighting, so not a whole lot here. So this is a lot more time to just decompress, I suppose, and just fight my way through. I think this is the harder of the two. Don't quote me on it. I do think it is the harder of the two, though. But yeah, the idea here is I'm honestly not that far away from finishing this game, so I figure the Kulix and Jinx fights after Bowser's Keep, I don't know if I'm gonna have the levels for it, but Jinx will be a good enough challenge. Toadstool is gonna survive thanks to Lazy Shell, but the question is, does she have the levels to have the magic defense to manage just getting bowled over and the others? Mario has the experience booster, that should help, and the Lazy Shell, that's huge. But the big problem is Kulix gets a lot of turns and it's a lot of magic damage. So Toadstool is going to be fine, but she's going to be spending her turns trying to keep Geno and Mario alive to do damage, because she can't really do damage on her own, and her only damaging spell is Psych Bomb, which, if you have the Lazy Shell equipped, which you should, it definitely decreases the chance she dies, but she's not going to do a lot of damage. So I'm hoping that the levels that I gain here are good enough, and that's why having the battle zone is good, because at least I get something out of it. But yeah, I'm going on, at time of recording, my family's coming up for vacation soon. We're going to be spending a weekend together, going to like a train museum and maybe some other things over the weekend. And I do try to do a majority of my recordings and my streaming on weekends, but not always. I try to record like Tuesday and Thursday and sometimes Friday mornings, but I'm also prepping D&D on Friday mornings, so you can see where I'm trying to like mete out where I can, what I can do, when I can do them, and I figured just getting this done, you know, just having all of these episodes in the can is going to be a good thing for me personally, since I'm going to be trying Nier again. And I have heard that the intro is difficult. It's meant to be difficult. So I wasn't wrong. But again, I do think I just need to just slow myself down and pay attention to what the enemies are doing rather than trying to run and gun. I can do that if I have like HP junk and whatnot to heal myself. But that's not what the game is. So, but it'll also give me time to slow myself down and, you know, pace myself as far as Nier goes. Because that's the thing with Persona 3 coming out in, well, the Reload remake coming out in February. You have to think Dragon Quest is a couple of months, maybe even 3. So that's November, December, whatever. Legaia 2 is probably a month or 2 months in itself. This is going to finish... When did I start it? Late August? Because right at time of recording, I just now started uploading. And I'm already pretty much done. So it's going to be a little less than a month of episodes. So that's September. Or late September. So that's 4 months to do stuff like Nier, Automata, and Kirby. What's gonna happen is regardless of what is going on at the time, playthroughs finished or not, I'm doing Persona 3. I'm not waiting on it. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around it. I'm giving it a chance simply because it is release day. It is my favorite game franchise. I mean, Persona 3, until Persona 4 came out, was my favorite game, other than Final Fantasy VII. And then Persona 4 came out and became my favorite game. So, I have an investment, and I know I just did Persona 4 earlier this year, and Persona 5 and other SFT games and whatever on other channels, but the thought for me is that the day of release, I'm not gonna want to do anything else. I may not want even to do D&D. I might just want to just play that game and record as much stuff as I can. And then just bulldoze as much of the game as I can whenever I can do it, regardless of what's going on with other games. So, as much as it would be overkill, and to be fair, I think 2 video... let's preface this before I go in. 2 videos, 2 LPs is already a lot. And I understand that. I don't think anybody's ever said it's too much. The most anybody's said is, hey, I haven't kept up on the videos or whatever, because that's expected. There's no way anybody can keep up with a video series unless they're really into the game. I get that. But from day one when I started doing 2 videos, I recognized that it has its advantages, regardless of the fact that I'm doing stuff on Twitch again. Because I'm opening up avenues for people to watch a game that, you know, if you're not into Dragon Quest, you can watch this one. If you're not into this one, you can watch Dragon Quest. Or whole loads of so many other games that I have done or will do. Because this isn't just a Final Fantasy channel. This isn't just an SMT or Persona channel. This isn't just a Dragon Quest channel. This is everything related to the genre and mostly Japanese stuff. So it is a lot of content that I'm putting out there. But people can pick and choose what they want to watch. They don't have to watch this at all. They don't have to watch anything. I'm grateful that people are watching this. I got 2 subscribers off of the first video. Like the first video and then a little after the second video came out of this playthrough. So I'm happy about that, you know, because subscribers are hard to come by. It's people willing to invest their time into what I'm doing. And I'm grateful for that. But I also understand that the best reach, you know, algorithm-wise and search-wise, is to do things release day. I don't really do that all that often because I haven't found a game that I'm so invested in. Like, the closest that would have happened would have been something like Final Fantasy 16, but then I realized... Actually, no, Shaman... maybe this was the weaker one. I wonder. Maybe this was the weaker set. Because Shaman 3rd? Huh. Because Bahamut should be the last one. Or no, it should be a box, I think. Ow. But again, the idea being what it is, I think it's important that I give myself every chance to beat whatever games I'm doing before February 2nd, or whatever release day ends up being. My hope is that Nier doesn't take all that long, and then Kirby, you know, because again, I still have to figure out if Nier is going to be the game for me. I tried once and failed. I readily admit that, but I'm going to do my best to give it the best chance, and eventually I'll get the grips to the battle system. Because it's not really the game I play all that often. It is a tougher game. But, you know, whatever ends up happening with either Dragon Quest and Legaia, or whatever game wins that poll, and then, because something might win eventually, you know, but I'm not going to call those polls for a while, right? But Kirby's technically in the lead. But yeah, the hope is that I finish Nier and say Kirby wins, then, you know, then Kirby. Kirby's a shorter game, so that's not that big a deal. But say Castlevania or whatever else, if something wins, or Illusion of Gaia. My hope is that I complete these playthroughs before Persona comes out, so it really just slides on in and makes ease of use. If it doesn't, then I'm going to make a judgment call and say, you know what? I'm going to do those Persona uploads whether I want to or not. And I'm just going to upload what I have and then finish them off. You know? And then whatever finishes first, say Legaia or Kirby or whatever, Persona will take the place of that. Oh, hey, look at that. More battle stuff. Because for me, it is a lot of work. But I'm also very grateful because people have responded in whatever way they want to, whether they're watching one video and they're done, whether they're watching everything and, you know, coming to Twitch streams and whatever. Like, I'm just some guy. I'm just some guy late to the YouTube party that said, hey, this is the games that I play. This is the games I've been playing for 20 some years. In some cases 30. And as it's been borne out from my forays into playing the platformers again, I'm not good at them anymore. So I should stop trying to play them and trying to force a round peg into a or square peg into a round hole. So brawlers, beat 'em ups, Metroidvanias, I can do those just fine. Visual novels, stuff like this. Straightforward turn-based RPGs. Maybe someday, doing, you know, strategy RPGs like Fire Emblem or Valkyria Chronicles. I've beaten Valkyria Chronicles 1 before. It exists, it's a thing, I could do it. But the cool thing about this, and I said this in the first video, and I'm reminded of it now, is that there's always something new. Yeah, I think this is the weaker set, but I might be wrong. And I've always gone under the assumption that all I can do is post content. I could fuss over whether a video does well, doesn't do well, gets views, gets subscribers, whatever. At the end of the day, it is a hobby, and I'm enjoying. And that's really the meat of the matter. If people don't want to watch Persona 3, well, I'll find that out when I find that out. But I'm going to play it, and I'm going to probably enjoy it, because I know it like the back of my hand, and I want to do it. And it would finish off the trilogy of sorts, or the trilogy of what's available, anyway. Because it certainly looked to me like Persona 3 Portable did not set the world on fire, very much. And I get it. There are criticisms of Persona 3 trying to be Persona 5-ish. Look, I'm annoyed that Atlas does a overload of games and re-releases them and whatnot. But they're great games, and I figure I can afford to go into them right away. Now, the reason I wanted to do that instead of Twitch is, I think, and I could be wrong, there's a chance, I think, of wanting to watch a thing when it's posted on a, say, YouTube platform, a standalone video. There's a chance to say, hey, I'm willing to check this out, it's been done after the fact, then rather than trying to do something on the fly in a Twitch stream, because Twitch is just, like, I love Twitch, and it does have benefits, but I haven't gotten any new subscribers there in like 3 years, if that. And, you know, it's only gonna get me so far and do me so much. When, let's face it, I've grown double what my subscriber count was since last year on this platform. So, just putting aside my own personal proclivities towards passive programming, you know, I'm not the best at talking to people in a active setting. You know, reactions to games is not really my forte. I prefer knowing a game in and out, talking about the game, sometimes doing shitty voices and trying voice acting. At least I'm willing to give myself effort in there. Whether it's a good thing or not. But I do think that more people would be apt to try Persona day one on a YouTube platform as opposed to a Twitch platform. Because the thing I've learned about Twitch is it doesn't really matter what you're... And YouTube's the same way. It doesn't really matter how good you are at a thing or how impressive you are at a thing. Because it doesn't matter that I have an interest in JRPGs and that's all I'm interested in. I'm not one of the bigger channels out there, so I'm not going to be able to compete with some variety streamers testing out Persona for the first time and reacting to it. They're just going to get more viewers because they have a larger viewer base. That's just obvious. You know. But that's how life works. Nothing I can do about it. I didn't ask for the subscribers that I do have. I'm happy I have what I have now. Because there's only so much that somebody can and can't do with their life. But wanting to do something, and I think this is the important thing that needs to be stressed, is that everything that I do, I want to do it. If it's feasible, I'm going to do it, or I'm going to try it, and I'm going to give it the best chance I have. If I didn't want to play something, I'd flat out admit it, and I've said so. But I'm also open to trying things if excuse me, I just ate lunch. If the situation warrants it. But, as has been borne out, platformers and other games and stuff like that, eventually, like, I'll run out of JRPGs and stuff to play. I'll have to try something. But, trust me on this, I'm pretty bad when it comes to testing myself with other genres. So, I like to stay in my comfort zone, and there's a benefit to that. People know what you're going to get on this channel. Is it everything everybody wants to? No. Again, having Persona videos when I'm already doing a second or first or second playthrough is a lot. But it's what I want to do. And wanting to do something comes across, I think. And I've been kind of lucky, honestly, to avoid trolls and, you know, bad comments. I think most people have been very supportive and said, you know, I like this game, or, oh my god, you're playing that game, it's pretty cool, or are you going to do a certain game, or whatever, or, hey, this was my experience with this game. Thank you for sharing the game and letting us deal with nostalgia all over again. You know, something like that. It's more, it's more freeing, I think. Because I don't have the, oh my god, you're doing this and you suck, just stop. You know? And I think that comes across because I'm open about, like, what my skill level is and what it isn't. Like, I am fully aware that I should have just been to Nier Automata right away, but I wasn't ready for it. And I may never be ready for it, but I think that giving it a chance again is perfect. Because it deserves it. And every game that I select for a reason. I either look it up on YouTube or I've played it already. Because at this point, I don't play games to play games anymore. I play games for content purposes. I don't play games to have fun anymore. I know that sounds odd, but I'm having fun playing them for content. If that makes any sense. Because of wrist issues, neck issues, back issues that are annoying, I don't sit and play video games anymore unless I'm really, really, like, trying to get something done. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's dead. So most of the time, if I'm looking up a game and trying to see if I want to do it, I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm looking up a YouTube playthrough. Same thing with my podcast stuff. It's not the best method. In most cases, I should play a game, give the battle system the best opportunity. But again, given how much stuff I'm doing already, there's only so much I can do given the situation. So the best thing I can do is prep myself enough that people are ready for me when I am ready to do a video. I've played this game, or I've watched footage, or I know what the story is. The last game I think I played all the way through was Tales of Arise a few years ago. But now that I'm back on Twitch, what I can do for other games is like when Yakuza comes out, with the new Yakuza game, I'm going to play that on Twitch before I play that on YouTube, because then I can react to what other characters are going to do. Because I know what the story's doing, I know where the bosses are, I know what everything is. I don't want to be a reaction streamer. Ah, crap. I don't have any pure water. Uh-oh. Oh, I think it's just magic. Yeah, it's just magic. Okay. But, what the hell. Let's do it. But again, you can see where I'm smart with what I'm trying to do and say, I'm not trying to overburden myself if I don't have to. Because if I'm playing a game on Twitch, it's going to be something like Raincode, where I YouTubed it first to see if I was interested in the game. Then I'm playing it on Twitch to see if I'm interested in it. You know, because I didn't know. I didn't want to pay for the game because I didn't know if I was going to like it. Because, let's face it, money's hard to come by these days. But that's my process. Check it out on YouTube first, see if I like it, or watch somebody play it on stream. And then check if it's good for Twitch. And in most cases, if it's a game I'm already going to play but I don't have any knowledge of, a new playthrough, like Yakuza 8, I'll go to Twitch first. But Persona is in a weird situation where I already know how to beat Persona 3. I've played it 5 or 10 times in my life. I know the story, I know the characters, I just don't know this version of Persona. But that's fine. I still want to put it on YouTube first because I know of the game. Because I ran into that situation with, it was Breath of Fire. It was Breath of Fire 4. And I've said this before. I tried playing Breath of Fire 4 with no knowledge of it, having not played it for 20 years, and getting stuck and getting frustrated. And not having anything to say and anything to do, and I just felt I wasn't doing good enough. I knew the game and I knew the story, but I didn't know the pathfinding. I didn't know how to beat the game. I was just like, no, this is not fun. So yeah, not looking forward to this. Didn't work. So from then on, I've always said I'm going to figure out a game if it's good enough for me first before doing it on a YouTube or Twitch platform. It's just how I'm going to do things from now on. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh boy. But anyway, we should be done with this one. And the puzzle room shouldn't take that long, so we'll get this done in like one extended video. And Bowser's dead. Dang it, I didn't heal enough. Ah, crap. There we go. Narf! Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's gonna work on me. But yeah. Oh, nice little dungeon rant. I haven't had to do one of those in a while. There we go. And I know I kind of retread ground sometimes, but it is just to refresh things and always tell people what I'm doing as a daily lead-up. Because every day is different, and you can never tell what's going to happen in a day. All you can really do is just keep working, and keep working at it, and keep trying your best. Right? Alright, so 3 is an action level, so... So one of these... Well, both of these is a puzzle, so... Hey, hey, hey! It's me, the Quizmaster, and it's quiz time! Alright. This part's gonna suck. 5, 11, 12. Okay. So 14. Oh wait, no. 12. 13, 16. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking there. There we go. I was like, duh. So you can kind of cheese this system, but this one's not so easy. 6, 12, 24. 32, 38, or no, 40, 41. 47, 53, 58. And I was getting screwed up. It was 6, 20. Yeah. Yeah. I could try it again. Well, let's try the other one. Yeah, let's show off the other one. See, this episode's going to be a little longer, but yeah, the idea is 21, so So 17, 13, 12, 10, 7, 6 left. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. There are 21 coins in there. One sec. Had to grab my phone. Not for this one, but for the next one. There's a thing called ball solitaire. There's a video that I'm looking up to get through this. Okay. So I can go from the video and just go piece by piece, so I can do that. Alright. Alright, so... Boop. 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 Alright, ball solitaire. So. I hope there's no time limit on this fucking thing. Okay, so there's that one. And then switch over to this one. Alright, then it's this guy. The one right next to it. Then up. I'm so glad that they don't kill you for time on this. Aha. Okay. So, boop. There we go. Hooray! Hooray for taking guides. I don't care. But that's it. And that gets me the rock candy. Yeah, I need that. No, no. I'm gonna need that for a fight. Okay. So, pretty long episode, all things considered, but did the Bowser's Keep thing. Showed off every room, even though I didn't finish them all. But I did most of the thing, and now we're going to finish Bowser's Keep and get into the factory next time.